See me.
What, honey?
See me.
Excuse me?
See.
Ugh. Ah. You want to be on the video? Do you want to be on the video?
Yeah.
Yeah! Do you want to do makeup? Hey everybody, it's been a while. Everybody meet Kaylee if you don't already know her. This is my youngest, she's 2. And say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. So anyway, this is gonna be like a real life tutorial, real quick thing. I was inspired by the fact that I've been sick for the past 2 weeks, and I've also been crazy busy getting ready for Christmas and everything like that. So I decided in the few minutes that I have before I have to go pick up my son from preschool, I'm going to show you guys what I do when I need to throw on some makeup to look put together real quick, especially something that'll help me look more awake and refreshed, like I've actually slept more than 6 hours for the past 10 nights straight. So anyway, if you want to see, just something that's real quick, and hopefully Kaylee here will cooperate and eat her cereal for us while we do this. But hey, this is real life. This is mommyhood. So this is how I do things on a day-to-day basis. Kid in lap, throwing on some makeup. Let's do this. So since we only have like 10 minutes to get ready, we are going to do things real quick. We're not even going to do foundation. We're just going to slap on some concealer. This is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. We just want to make it look like we have slept at least a little bit in the past few days, but we're also going to use this to highlight and just cover up any blemishes we have, but obviously most importantly we want to most importantly we want to make it look like we're awake. So we don't have time for makeup sponges or anything like that. We don't have time for anything but our fingers to press this in real quick. And also we're doing this all one-handed.
Hi.
We got a 2-year-old. Really important note, make sure your hands are clean if you're going to be using your fingers to tap in your concealer, because you don't know what kind of germs you have, and you definitely don't want to be spreading that all around your face, giving you more breakouts than you already have. Already we're looking a bit more put together. We're looking a bit more awake because the concealer has brightened up our under eyes a bit. Now we're just going to set everything. I'm using the Mercier translucent setting powder and a big old brush. Just want to set that so we don't get all creasy throughout the day. We've got enough problems to deal with. So next thing we want to do real quick is brighten up our eyes somewhat. I'm using this Maybelline Nudes palette, and I'm going to be using the highlight shade right here, that one. And just with my finger, I'm going to put this on the inner corner. Kaylee's going to do it with us. And I'm going to put it right on the center of my eyelid. And I'm going to put it right under my brow bone. Blend it all in. It's It's not much. Obviously, we're not going for like a full makeup look. This is just going to brighten, make you look a little bit more awake, make everything look a little more defined. And the next thing I want to do is fill in my brows. This is important just because your brows are what frame your face. And if you leave your brows completely blank, especially on a day that you're not doing any makeup, pretty much, then you're just going to look a little incomplete. This really kind of helps make you look more put together than you actually are. But you see, I'm just going real quick. I'm just filling in where I don't have that many hairs naturally. And the next thing I'm going to do is curl my lashes and put on some mascara. I'm just using the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black mascara. And for me, this is probably what takes the longest because I'm really particular about getting my lashes to actually stick up and look noticeable, since my lashes tend to go straight down. So when I'm strapped for time, I usually pick blush or bronzer, not both, or I do this little trick here. I have this Becca Jaclyn Hill face palette here, and I'm going to use this shade right here in the middle, Amaretto, and I'm going to use it as both a blush and a bronzer. So I'm not going to put it as high as I normally do with blush, and I'm not going to put it as low with bronzer. I'm just going to kind of sweep it just along my cheek, just to add a little definition and warmth. And what's great about this powder is it also has a tiny little bit of shimmer in it. Not a ton, but it's not completely matte. And it just gives a little something something when you normally wouldn't have something there. The last thing that you can do to make you look really put together when you're wearing very minimal makeup is to wear a bold lip. I have this right here. It's the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color in the shade Passion. And I'm just going to slap this on and look like I actually tried with my makeup. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on how to look more awake and refreshed in just a few minutes, how to look like you put more effort into your makeup than you actually did. And I gotta head on out to go pick up my son from preschool, so I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye. Good news, translucent setting powder is great for your kids to play with if they're sitting on your lap. Don't mind the fact that there's now setting powder all over. All over. All over. See, and just like that, I look like I actually did something today instead of just spent 10 minutes with my daughter in my lap. You want to show everybody how you did your makeup? Look at how pretty Kaylee did her makeup. Ooh, she's so pretty. She took my eyeshadow and my brow pencil all over her face. Okay, we are almost done. The next thing I do is get all this translucent powder that Kaylee put all over my blush brush. Why do I always do that? And there are corn pops all over the floor. Kaylee, there are corn pops all over this floor. Yeah. I'll just be the maid.